Welcome back to Cape Critiquers, everybody. Today, we are continuing to talk about Daredevil Born Again Season 2. We had episodes 2 and 3 drop this week. Shoot the Moon and The Scales and the Swords. So, you had just said, whoever said the show gets really good at episode 3. What?
Can kiss my ass.
Yeah.
I also heard that, it gets better every single episode, which is not the case.
I mean,
Well, I have to say 3 was better than 2.
3 is probably... my rank so far is 3, 1, 2.
Yeah.
Mine was 3, 2, 1.
I thought 2 was fucking awful.
Really? Okay.
There's just so much of, nothing going on in 2.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And
Well,
just,
that's true. That
stuff
is...
that kind of went nowhere.
Yeah.
Why did Bullseye kill 2 people in the elevator and then
not show up anywhere
Yeah.
else?
It's just he's a fucking ghost.
Yeah.
Is he, just trying to scare Vanessa and Fisk by being I'm getting closer?
That's possible, but it's obvious from just him. He
But
could
why
kill
did he-
everybody
yeah,
on
why
the
did he
show and
stop?
just
Yeah.
go home.
Why did he stop there?
Yeah. Is he protecting Cherry?
Which, by the way, I thought Vanessa was dead that episode. Because
Yeah.
the way
Yeah.
everything was set, and the
Mhm.
way even her dreaming about him just
Yeah.
there,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, she's dead.
It's interesting that, he had the shot on her in the window and decided not to do it yet.
Which,
Something occurred to him. He wants to do something, and I think it has to do with the doctor.
but
No, it's Vanessa.
I know he wants Vanessa, but he saw them both talking there, and something changed in him. And I think something with the doctor, he wants to involve her somehow.
Yeah, I could see that for sure.
Mm.
I think they are definitely are put together there for
Mm-hmm.
that reason probably.
But I'm sorry, if you're being hunted down by a guy that just doesn't miss, why are you standing near a window every fucking chance you
Yeah.
get?
And something spooked her. She stopped and looked out the window like something spooked her. She knew she was being watched.
So did the...
Or is she teasing it? Is she waiting for it to happen?
I think she's just the same way that Glenn is afraid of Muse, she's afraid of Bullseye.
Yeah.
And just anticipating seeing.
Well, we're going to see Muse again. I there's no doubt. How she got that mask.
Yeah, now we know she has the
Yeah.
mask.
But
somehow.
how did she get the mask?
I mean,
Last time we saw the mask was being held up by the task force guy.
Well, it wouldn't shock me if it goes.
The idiot with the deep voice. This
I think
episodes.
it's
These episodes.
I feel like it's explainable off screen that she
Mhm.
just I need for studying or some shit.
Yeah.
Perhaps, I guess. I don't know. But
Also, fucking Powell's voice is just
What
hard.
is wrong
I can't
with
let
Not
I-
even
I-
that.
uh,
It's just
Yeah.
we go
Yeah.
ahead. It's what the fuck? He's like
Yeah.
that Boomhauser from King of the Hill. Yeah, we're going.
and then we got the resurrection of the other guy with the blue eyes.
Yeah, so apparently he was in the
Cole.
explosion.
Cole was in the explosion
At
in
the
the apartment.
apartment.
That's what I said. Yes, so that's where he blew up in Daredevil's apartment, or Matt's apartment,
And,
and
we
presumed
say,
dead.
Who
Who,
gives
who
a
the fuck?
shit?
I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit that he's
Well,
back.
you know why he's back? It's just because we need another recognizable face on the task force.
I
Yeah.
would have. I
I'd-
forgot who the fuck he was before I even showed
But
up.
also, he's
Yeah.
suspected of the one who killed
White.
White
White
Tiger.
Tiger.
but
Yeah.
So
I still
maybe
don't
he's
give a
going to be
shit.
killed by the new White
They
Tiger.
wasted 3 minutes of trying to give me a story I don't give a shit about.
And it just came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I want back on the task force. Like he's hanging out waiting for them.
There are very few highlights. I'm sorry.
No, you're
the
right.
main highlight for me is the fact that Muse is not a person,
Mm-hmm.
and Muse is probably a spirit or a demon
Yeah.
that just possesses
Which is what the...
as it goes along.
Yeah,
Which
okay.
to me is
I
fucking love.
That's actually great.
I would love that.
Which is what I think is happening to the therapist. She's
Yeah.
slowly...
Yeah, I would love that, but
Mhm.
Marvel has disappointed before, so
Yeah.
we don't know exactly where that's going.
Yeah.
And the Swordsman.
Yeah.
That was my two highlights. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Well, especially that fight when they were breaking him out of
Yeah.
jail, which has highs and lows for me. That was a good fight, and I loved when he threw the rebar straight through the guy.
I love that.
That was just great.
Anything in his hand.
I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
the worst part of that whole sequence is White Tiger for sure. Just
Yeah, I don't...
It's almost like
unexplained-
they just shoehorned the White Tiger
It-
into that whole storyline.
because she just is able to get past these guards, is able to fucking get bullets and fucking all a walkie-talkie,
Walkie-talkies and everything else, yeah.
I don't even know how she got that.
Yeah. Without us ever
Yeah.
seeing her
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
do anything.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And she's untrained.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So where did she get these skills? It's just fucking.
Well, it's the
all
amulet that'll give
But
her
what
the
is the amulet?
I mean, it
giving
gives her-
other than strength.
Yeah.
you know?
speed and
Speed.
strength.
Kind of like Black Panther-ish powers,
Stealth.
but
Right.
She doesn't have
you'd
the
expect
suit,
to be
so-
able to put it into,
But also
you'd practice.
you'd expect that a fucking task force for vigilantes would be able to combat that, especially when her fucking uncle died.
Yeah,
I can almost get over that part, but we're probably getting really head here. But that whole scene out in the parking lot, hiding behind a dumpster with these high, powerful guns shooting at them.
Not
one person even got nicked. Nobody got hurt. And then they're running between that into this armored vehicle that they are blasting on as well.
Not a single person.
Not even a mirror knocked off the thing or nothing.
Even in the warehouse where the cages, where the pens are.
Yeah,
when
they came in and they put the smoke
steam,
up, and the steam stopped
I mean,
the
they're
bullets.
just shooting into the crowd.
Yeah. And there was nowhere place for them to go. They're basically all in a straight line.
And then I thought they went straight out that way. No, they came back and went out the door over here then, after the smoke cleared.
Yeah, I also have to add that, like, just the whole prison is just, like, fucking comical. It's just, like, stupid.
Yeah, it is kind of stupid.
Just, like, fucking people screaming on end for, like, 6 months.
There's holes in the ceiling, and there's pigeons in there.
And then even, like, when they escape in the car, just, like, that fucking jump that the task force guys do to get out of the way, it's like, we're, like, teetering on CW quality here.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's just, it's just, like, so hokey to just, like, have somebody jump like that. It's, like, hard to pull that off without making it seem just, like, like a 70s fucking B movie.
The acting has been sort of awful amongst so many of the supporting characters.
I don't know what happened, but Deborah Ann Wall has just lost it as Karen for me.
Oh,
I feel like they have to be doing like single takes or something.
I
There's
guess.
just like so many moments where it's just like
that one moment
like the
when
deliveries are just like weird.
The task force, after the second time they go back to Cherry's room in the hospital, and the guy walks through the entire room. He's gone. I mean, like, what the hell? I could have told you that from looking through the fucking door. He's gone. Yeah. Not for nothing. He was probably hiding in the bathroom that you didn't even open.
Folded up.
Yeah.
It's like,
and you didn't open the bathroom door. He could have been in there with everybody, knowing you were going to come back.
There's just like so many moments where just like the cadences of characters are just like completely off.
I don't know what's going on.
There was one with the Vanessa. I noticed. It's just weird.
That the whole bed scene when she had the dream. That was. Are you okay?
Oh yeah, that was a weird one. Yeah,
I was like, what the hell?
It didn't even sound.
It was almost like a voiceover.
Yeah, there's definitely been a lot of ADR.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
I'm gonna say it. If you're giving us a fucking 8 episode season,
you got it.
Why are you wasting our?
You have to give us quality.
Episodes?
You have to give us quality
Every
and story through
be,
each story.
Right. Every episode's got to
yeah.
be a cliffhanger at the end and full throttle.
Yeah.
To me, this is. I'm sorry. It's just bullshit. I waited so friggin' long for this shit to come back.
And we thought this was going to be the season that did it.
And
I've seen a lot of
they're giving us
people-
crap.
Yeah.
A lot of people have loved this episode 3, and I just don't see it.
People fucking loved the bank episode. Like that's still like an 8 out of 10 on IMDb. It's fucking crazy.
I don't know. 3 was definitely better for me, except there's continuity issues everywhere in this series so far.
Yeah.
I'm not getting it.
Again, my favorite part out of episode 3 was just the swordsman kicking ass.
Yeah.
Another thing with that prison is like it's just like such a strange prison to have because like
it's
in the
like
middle at fucking capacity,
and it's in the
with,
middle
like,
of
a day
everywhere.
Of, like, picking people
And
up.
like,
how could
another
you
one
not
of my
see it?
problems too is like this is the anti-vigilante task force, and they have one vigilante locked up in there.
Yeah.
And the rest are just random fucking civilians.
people.
And also, like, the fucking scene where, like, she could clearly see through those things. Like, that, it's not hard to fucking make, like, something to just block your eyes completely anymore. Like, they're treating it like a fucking burlap sack for whatever reason. And just to, like she can't see it, though, I guess, because then they have to do the whole, what she's hearing. It's just, like, fucking
she's
weird
listening
setup.
to stuff, counting her steps, and she remembered it all. Drunk.
Yeah.
How many days later?
Yeah.
But like, why do you even need this like
And
special
then
way to get
that
in?
scene where it's like Matt at the window, and it's like they're so clearly trying to do the Daredevil season 1 shit, and it's just like I don't know, it's just not the same.
It's so weird to me.
Let's talk about Karen for a second. Since when can she take down a full-on anti-vigilante task force
Because now
soldier?
she's Karen Chang-Chi.
Yeah.
And she's got him tied to a chair like she's the new fucking Punisher. What the fuck is going on?
In the
Yeah.
Punisher's lair.
Well, did you notice who the guy is? It's the one from. My voice just
What
died.
just happened?
The one
Turn
from.
into Powell.
The one from.
Palpatine.
It's the guy from season 1 who, like, after one of the other task force guys kills a civilian, he's like,
Yeah, why'd you do? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
okay.
it's that kid.
Okay, that's who it is. I knew it had to be somebody like that. Okay, that's what freaked him out. So,
which like
Okay,
doesn't matter, you
yeah.
know. I'm just saying.
you're lying.
That I actually like that scene though.
Oh,
That's actually written like funny.
Well, it sort of is because he's sort of playing the guy to make him.
Well, he's like,
to make
you're
him
liar,
talk,
you're lying, you're lying.
to get his heart rate going to see if he's
not
lying or
lying.
not.
Yeah. That's like funny to me.
I just love him explaining to him, I'm going to punch you really hard now.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus, fuck.
You
Okay.
fuck.
Daredevil does not scream.
Oh my God, he's
I
been
honestly,
grunting and
truthfully
screaming
believe
through
that
this
his
whole
own screaming would fuck up his ability to hear. And honestly,
thing. What about the heavy breathing? Like he's gonna kill at the end. Like what is with that? He's never done that before.
I can kind of be okay with that because he did just do like a triple fucking flip kick to a guy. Like he's just
He's
fighting
a
a
little
bunch of
out of
people.
breath.
and number two, Daredevil does not get punched,
Mm-hmm.
and he got whacked again,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? And when he was fighting 2 times in the face or
I
whatever,
mean,
before
that's
he
a good
grabbed
point.
the gun.
Especially
Yeah.
not by like the task force guys. You know,
Correct.
It
Yeah,
makes sense
if
when
it's
it's
somebody
like,
if it's Fisk, maybe he can get punched.
Yeah.
not even kind of like maybe, but like someone like Nobu.
Yeah.
Also, like all the Nobu scars are just gone. Those have healed
Mm-hmm.
perfectly.
I mean, he fought the fucking hand.
Yeah.
All these
Yeah,
guys
that's right.
are
Yeah.
super
Which-
duper ninjas, and these 2 officers all of a sudden now they
Off
can
the street, fucking
Yeah.
just like you
All
know,
I
whack him
know
in the
is
head.
Yeah.
All I know is bring in Jessica Jones and let's get the party started.
I
in
don't
here.
know. She may walk on for 3 fucking minutes.
I've
and say
heard.
I hope
hi,
I've
not.
heard that she shows up in episode 6.
Oh my God!
I don't know if
come
that's true, but
I will say that one scene where he picks up the gun and points it at them
I
and
did like
smiles.
that.
on. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
pretty
that was
good.
pretty damn
That was
good.
pretty damn
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
I
moments,
like
but
good. Yeah.
I
But
honestly,
even-
I think the gun running
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
just a shit story.
Yeah, I don't know what
There's
exactly.
nothing exciting about it. There's nothing.
Yeah,
And-
because like they didn't set up what the actual like bad thing that happens if these guns are getting trafficked.
They don't
It's
know
just
where
like
they're
a bad,
going.
guns are bad.
His
you know?
whole point is he has to prove that
Yeah.
they're connected to Fisk.
Yeah.
It's just bullshit.
But like it's just a fucking reverse of like how you should be.
What are the
handling that
guns
story.
really for? We
Yeah.
have really fully established that.
And
It's-
Shaggy disappeared.
Yeah,
Yeah,
why
where
he-
was he?
being
Where-
sold
where's
to
he?
Fontaine?
Fontaine,
Gone?
allegedly.
that was. I thought that
Allegedly, the guns are being sold to Fontaine. That's apparently what's happening because that's why Mr.
So
Charles
they're
was
using
there.
Fisk to run these guns from wherever they came from through New York.
I just remember the fucking ship exploded.
Yeah, and then the ship exploded.
Yeah.
Because we must be a rural city.
Yeah.
No one will
The door's
notice.
unlocked.
House is getting fucking emptied out right now.
I'm so not impressed with the writing. Daredevil's like he has his moments,
Mm-hmm.
but generally,
I think that's the whole show. Like the whole show kind of has its moments, but around that, like, I just I don't know.
And then we all got
Nothing.
excited
Yeah.
because
Nothing.
we saw church, and we thought that the storyline of Matt going to church to argue with God was going to happen, and it's Poindexter.
Which I don't mind.
And
But,
we
like,
still
what the
don't know
fuck
what
did he-
happened
yeah.
there.
looking
Did
for
he
Well,
kill
okay.
the priest,
Yeah.
or
No,
the,
so like
you know, or,
I'm fine with it because he's going to church asking about Maggie to get at Matt.
yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
And Maggie's the one who
And-
was his mother, right?
Yeah, and then like immediately it doesn't matter because it's like she's on a sabbatical in Rome, and we
Yeah.
just didn't get the actor back, and
Yeah.
she's not. In
But,
the
like,
story.
But,
I'm
but then
just-
he's like, I'm not choosy.
Yeah, I'm
And then
wondering
we went
where,
somewhere
how
else
that's even going to pick up. Like, are we just going to see that like he got murdered or something?
Yeah.
Like,
So
I don't
all
know.
we
just
know
to
is
send the
he's-
message.
He's still around.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
all
yeah.
we know. I mean,
Yeah, he's still around and he's menacing, and he could take everybody out in this entire show right now and move on.
But like my thing is too
He's a ghost.
is like he helps Matt and then just disappears for 2 episodes, and he's
Yeah.
just like kind of fucking around with Vanessa
Mm-hmm.
from like a distance.
Yeah.
Again, what was the point of him killing the 2
I don't know.
at the
It's cool,
hospital?
and like every time he's on screen, it gets really fucking blue.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
honestly,
I do
it
kinda like
did that
that.
same thing in season 1. Like, I
I liked
it's not
it better
that
in
different.
season 1.
From what I've been rewatching those clips, and like it's really not that different.
I just
like
feel
I
like
just
it
think
works
I
better for
never
me.
liked it in the first place.
I don't like it this season because I feel like it has kind of no purpose this season. Last season was kind of cool,
Mm-hmm.
and now it's just like they're just overdoing it. Every time he's on screen, he's fucking blue.
I compared it to something in The Boys where like there's a moment where like a character, like one of the villains, like sees just like cartoon characters because he's
Well,
fucking
the
insane.
people he sees, they turn into cartoon
and
characters.
I'm kind of comparing it to like just the lights are just like a cheap version of getting that. So
Bullseye.
and I brought it up to you last night. It's like we have the what's the girl's news report?
A BB
Oh,
report. I was
BB
just going to bring that up, too.
All right,
Jesus.
she's the only news thing in New York City.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. But and she's not too because the trial was on a different channel.
Yeah, and that
Mm-hmm.
again, everyone's watching the trial.
Yeah.
No one can tell that those 3 judges didn't put anything into this. That they were just
Only Matt and Karen can tell.
yeah, of
Yeah.
course. You know, those were the only 2. Karen's really fucking annoying me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like you said, I don't know if she's not the same character
No.
from season 1.
100%.
And whatever they did to her, I'm not buying it.
Mm-hmm.
Super Karen now all of a sudden.
I
and-
just feel like also, like I said, like Deborah Ann Wall's takes are just not awesome this
Yeah.
season.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
Fisk, there's something with that voice. Give me the Fisk from, and you said it last night. Give me the Fisk from
Even like Echo. was
Echo.
better.
Yeah.
Even
Exactly.
like
Give me that Fisk.
another issue with
Echo,
Fisk.
it's just like I have to speak on that.
The voice.
Because like it's just like you didn't even think about it being like a different character really. Like I'd even say that for Hawkeye. It's just like a pretty good Kingpin. There.
Yeah. And like the size difference between this character and every iteration at this point is just so like odd to think about. Like maybe you don't think about it so much, but like he is huge in
Yeah.
Echo, like giant.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then in this, he's like, I don't know, kind of big. Like they're clearly putting like a bit of a fat suit on him. But, like I could tell that it's like a pretty in shape guy underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Vincent D'Onofrio should just be fat,
No.
but if they can make him huge in Echo, I feel like they can do it
They
on
should have
anything.
did it better here.
Yeah. 100%. This
He
is
doesn't
his show.
First of all, he's not acting intimidating.
He doesn't. I was gonna say he doesn't feel at all.
You said that one scene with his when he
When
was
he's
sparring.
training with the box, that's what I want to see.
that
more.
was the only what we got.
And-
30 seconds of Fisk.
The most intimidating to me was sitting at the table across from Mr. Charles. He was intimidating in that moment, but it
Even
was
then
just
I
a
didn't
it
feel
was
it.
a fluttering moment when he had the twitch in the face and looking at him like,
Yeah.
I didn't feel
That
it
was it.
because normally when he's in the room,
Yeah.
he's in control of the room.
100%.
But I didn't feel it when he was in the room with Mr. Charles and
I
you
felt
know.
like he could have turned at any moment and snapped that man.
Yeah.
Around when season 1 came out of Born Again, I rewatched like the original Netflix show, and God, that show is just so fucking good.
It's
And this, it's just so sad to watch this one.
Yeah.
After watching that.
Yeah, but in that sparring thing, when he smashed that guy against the wall, now that's Fisk.
That's
That was one
Fisk.
punch,
Yeah.
But like
everything smashed,
you
blood,
even
and that
Marvel
guy's
thing
done.
too, where
Yeah.
it's just like you can't see it. We gotta every possible way around actually showing you it is what
But
like, they do.
it's a fucking cock tease. It's annoying.
It is annoying.
I mean, last season they did have him crush the guy's head, but
Yeah.
that's one
Is-
moment.
And so now they made it look like he was in a car crash, and that's what we saw the photos of in this episode.
There's something wrong with Vanessa too this
Yeah.
season. She doesn't have the same
I said to them, I heard it's her last season in the
I
show.
think she gets killed
But
this
she's
season.
not-
Yeah.
like the way she's speaking, her cadence isn't the same
She
as
seems like she's like
Drunk.
on
or
like a
drugged.
fucking Ambien
yeah,
constantly.
something. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
right?
whole thing on the floor.
Yeah, like,
what
what
the hell is that?
floating and-
Like, I don't even know why they started from that. Like, why is she lying on the floor right before another dinner party?
Like it would make sense if they
know?
added like a storyline where she's like kind of drugged out, but
Yeah.
I don't understand
And
why she's.
How do
doing
you
that.
feel about like how I guess just like they speak to each other now? Like I feel like
The
they're just
dialogue,
speaking
or-
to each. Yeah, like the dialogue
between
her
anybody?
and Fisk.
Oh,
Like it's just like so like weirdly like
her and Fisk.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're fucking
Yeah, it's-
Shakespearean or something.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's
yeah.
just like they're speaking to each other
Yeah.
and just like generalities. Or
it
something.
also seems like from what they've been talking about, like they're gonna do the Fisk son storyline, but with Daniel,
Yeah.
like where
Well, I
he's
mean,
he's the
yeah,
heir
kinda
to
thought about that for a while.
everything, and it seems like Fisk is gonna disappear, like he's going international
Well,
or something.
I mean, that
Yeah.
almost seems like fucking Vanessa because it's just like
And
I wrote this. It's out of character for Vanessa to suddenly suggest fleeing to their private island. In season 1, she was the one pushing Fisk to embrace his power and stay in New York, and now she's fearful of Bullseye or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. But if
the
she's
Fisk
fearful,
Island fucking flight logs.
they're fearful of Bullseye, except she had a dinner party. He had this last party, this fundraiser thing.
I like that you brought up that they're going with the Daniel storyline, that he's going to be the next, I guess.
The heir to
Yeah, the
Fisk.
heir to Fisk,
I
yeah.
can't stand him either.
I
But
don't mind him, but
he-
at the same time, like
But there's
I don't
something
know.
going on between him and
BB.
Buck
No,
and
Buck.
BB.
Oh,
Well,
Buck.
good point, actually. Yeah.
BB as well. But this whole Buck thing, like Buck all of a sudden says, "Hey, it's kind of growing on me. There's something
Yeah.
going to
What
happen."
What did you
there."
think of that whole scene with him and the therapist?
Glenn and
And
Buck.
yeah, when she was trying to set up Vanessa, sat them together.
I
That was
don't-
actually a pretty good Buck moment, explaining the court and all that. You know,
I feel like it's a little
And
bit
I'm the
too
knight.
obviously
Too on the
written,
nose,
you know?
Yeah. But I thought it was an okay scene. I actually
It's like
liked
if
that
you didn't
scene.
understand what we were trying to do 5 minutes ago, we'll just spell it out for you.
Yeah.
The fucking hot dog scene was good though.
That was a
You
good.
see,
That
the,
was a
you see
good
the
scene.
GIF I
too.
sent you?
Yeah.
It's just
But
it's fucking weird.
one of those two guys, Buck or
Daniel.
Daniel, are going to be killed.
I don't know.
Also, just like
Say Buck.
if
over
they
Daniel?
do like the fucking Daniel is taking the heir, like it's just like he's kind of a fucking sick idiot.
Yeah, kind of like a nothing character, but just like would be weird to have him take the reins, you know.
I think his character wants you to believe that he's an idiot.
Yeah.
But he's actually
Well,
But,
Buck
like, we
actually
never
said
see
it.
him.
he actually covers his bases.
Well, I
pretty
feel like we
well.
never
What's
really
the-
see him do that much.
I was gonna say though, like, where's the big thing that where can we go with him? Because for me, it's like we're kind of teasing that like at some point he's gonna have to teeter the line on whether he wants to cross over fully into this life and kill someone that
Kill
maybe he
someone,
wanted
exactly.
to protect.
BB.
Like, does he end up killing BB? Does he end up killing, I don't know, Buck or something? Or
If they fucking kill 2 Yoriks, I
yeah,
don't know.
And again,
do we want to talk
with,
about?
with the storyline, I could give a shit who he kills. Honestly,
Yeah.
that's how pissed off I am that there's just nothing to it. Like, to me, I didn't think the Hand was the greatest storyline either.
And that's like all of season 2.
Yeah.
pretty
Right.
much.
But
yeah.
it worked.
But yeah, it's a
Better-
lot better,
better
than
than
this.
Yeah.
And at least you had Stick in there sort of to,
Yeah,
Season
that
two
it was
of
better
that,
balance.
Season
Yeah.
2 of Daredevil is probably the weakest, and like
Mhm.
I'd watch that 10 times over
Yeah.
both of these seasons.
I just don't know what's going on here. It's a nothing sandwich again, and it's
So I guess now that we're kind of on the topic of BB, I'm just so not bought into this whole thing at all. I hate it, honestly.
Even just the presentation alone, it's just like
yeah.
I wouldn't really expect fucking I guess a Disney Plus show to just like be good at like memeing or whatever. Or
But
just,
like,
it's
I
just
just
so
it's just so dumb.
yeah.
It is.
and for
even when she took the mask off, like what did the writers think we were supposed to go? Wow, it's her.
Yeah.
It's like, who gives a shit?
Yeah.
You know what?
I would have been surprised if it was Karen.
I thought I would have been surprised if it was
think it-
Daniel.
Yeah.
It was actually
Yeah,
him.
I thought that they were teasing that for like a half a second.
And that would
Yeah.
have been beautiful.
Karen or Karen with the dark wig?
yeah.
Because that's really that's got me wondering. It's not Karen. I don't know.
I'm sad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sad.
But again, Fisk not being a stooge, like he gets things. He's always ahead of things. And Daniel being his communications guy, hanging out with this communications girl, because Fisk
I
knows
mean,
about
is it
BB,
not
and he
obvious
knows what BB
who it
does.
is? Who else would it be?
Exactly. And like, there's a leak in the building, and there's somebody who's a news hound
Yeah.
in the building.
Yeah.
You know,
There's one person it could be.
exactly.
Also,
so
just,
I
like,
want you to kill her.
the way that fucking Daniel was like talking to the other communications guy. Like,
Come
at
on,
the
if there's
party.
any dirt that you got
Yeah,
on
like
it.
fucking
Yeah, I know, yeah.
no subtlety at all.
That's
like,
like-
what is going on here?
Everybody's got something.
I'll just get him
If we
drunk.
were at a party and I was like, "Tell me all of your private information," that's essentially what he
In
did.
front, in front of your
Right?
boss.
Gotta be
Yeah.
dirt.
In front of your boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically within
Fucking extremely
earshot.
loud.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What do we think of that whole just like arrest scene with
Oh,
in the bodega?
in the bodega, yeah.
The
Just
fucking-
like that fucking fat palooka.
What the hell's up with him? That was another thing.
And the whole time,
Like, holy shit. He goes,
He fucking
The
stuck
fuck are
out
you
in
doing?
every single
I've been
shot.
telling these kids, they don't listen.
Pulls a fucking shotty on him.
Sort of shoddy.
Even like in the prison, he was just like sticking out so much.
it looks
just,
like he just
fucking,
got like fucking punched in the
Yeah.
belly a bunch.
he was like stumbling around when they're supposed to be rushing
and
out of the
and I
fucking
got
building.
that's her aunt, right? That's not her mom.
Yeah,
that was
it's
her
her-
I
aunt.
think,
It's her
yeah,
aunt, yeah.
they're all her fucking
It's a
aunt.
T.
Well, sometimes just stay the fuck out of people's business. Say, you know what, fat guy, do whatever the fuck you want. I'm outta here.
Exactly.
You don't have to
Especially
stand
if he's
around.
holding a sawed-off shotgun.
And then also just like the one kid, just like, get the fuck out of our neighborhood.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
yeah.
Flipping the birds
Yeah,
and
get
everything
the
else.
fuck out of our neighborhood.
They were definitely going for like an ice type of
No
message.
doubt.
100%.
No doubt.
But like, I
And that's
don't
the
know.
other thing. So don't go for that storyline. Give me quality TV, and don't.
I mean, I don't
go for
mind-
what's in the news.
I don't mind it.
Yeah, I
Well,
don't mind it either, but don't
think it's-
give me that.
It
and
is
not
also like
quality show.
pretty. Like they filmed this a year ago,
Mm.
so
Yeah.
like I don't like.
Yeah,
they
but I have a
are
feeling
always,
they
like,
came
really
back
ahead
and
of
put
the-
stuff in.
Yeah.
It almost seems like that's what they did.
None of this shit is set up properly.
No.
They're kind of just like, oh, that was assaulting an officer.
Yeah, it kind of just feels like everything and like every plot line doesn't really matter.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
Why do you think people kind of just like eat this up? Because like
it's the
this
fight
is
scene.
like a 9 out of fucking 10.
It's the
on
fight
IMDb.
scene. 100%. It's the
Yeah.
fight scene. They see something where it's like, oh, cool Daredevil action,
Yeah.
and then
And don't get me wrong, I enjoy the Daredevil action, but there's got to be good storyline. and
people just get like
quantity and
memory
quality.
hold into like
moving
the
up
first
to
3
that.
seasons of the show and
Yeah.
forget that there's like a good drama actually.
Our problem might be
intertwined.
we actually remember quality
Mhm.
shows.
Mhm.
And when they're not giving us that same quality.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I got to call them out on it. And like
I don't think
said,
they've done a single thing within 2 seasons that's even touched the worst episodes of the original.
And
I agree.
again, going back to those cells, okay, if you took these bodega dude and the aunt and put them into a regular jail someplace that these guys also ran, I mean, these cells are supposed to be for the...
There's just simply not enough vigilantes in the MCU that live in New York.
Because they're
That we
all
can get the
hiding
rights
somewhere
to.
now. Where's
Yeah,
Where's
apparently.
Jessica Jones? Where's Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Where's the
Where's
Punisher?
the Punisher?
And also,
who
like,
just broke out of that damn place.
apparently Fisk is only going after vigilantes that he has like a disdain for and a history with. So like we're led to believe that he has some sort of history with Spider-Man because he called him out on the news.
He did call him out on the news.
Like he knows who this is.
Also, it's really fucking funny that Punisher didn't let a single person out.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
come on.
And we thought he did.
And then
For sure.
also them being like, what do you think Frank's up to? It's like, I
Yeah.
don't know. We're going to fucking see in 4 episodes. Just get on with it.
Yeah, but it's the truth though. All this time, I would have said it too.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So I was thinking today, the plot synopsis of the Punisher last kill or whatever the fuck this is called, One More Kill, is like Frank is, I guess, giving up on being the Punisher again, but he gets dragged back in by an outside force or something. Do we think that Sadie Sink is going to be in the Punisher special
I don't know.
As
You never know.
as whoever she's going to be in
I mean,
Spider-Man?
if it's
I
not
guess,
Jean
but
Grey, then I could see it, but I don't know.
maybe. I mean, who else is going to get him back to? That seems like his whole point of being in Spider-Man is he's doing something with Sadie Sink's character.
I don't know.
And running over Spider-Man.
Yeah.
none of this shit makes sense.
No. I wonder if it's like it probably can't be though. But I was gonna say like, I wonder if it's Von Gould because of they have to like dance around Spider-Man.
Silly.
I do like, again, his utilization of the billy clubs.
Awesome.
Yeah.
that was
Really
awesome.
cool.
Yeah.
Put it through that
Especially-
guy's leg.
Mhm.
Yeah. And like in the second episode where he slides on the floor,
Mhm.
drags himself
Oh,
with
yeah.
it.
That's cool.
I haven't seen that before. That was
Yeah.
He even lowered himself down
yeah,
with
he
it.
repels
Yeah.
down.
Is his suit Kevlar?
I mean, it's whatever it's been. I think it's the same type of shit that he had when what's his name made it for him. What was that guy's name? Potts or something?
Yeah.
But can he take a bullet?
Apparently, he got shot in the back of the head.
Yeah, that's what I thought we heard,
Yeah.
right? That pop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, like, I don't know, a little fucking misconstrued on when they want to use continuity for his powers, right? Because he gets shot in the back of the head and he's fine.
Yeah.
But you'd assume that would fuck off his senses.
Yeah.
Knock
That,
him
I
out
just
at
realized,
least.
that would have been such a better way for him to like
Been
not-
knocked
yeah.
out, yeah. But instead, just like, we are the Vigilante Task Force! And he's,
Yeah,
that was weird.
fucking. It's such a weird thing that like I mean I guess half of them are like the MCU, but just like that there's this like weird like you can stop people with like fucking sound, and that's how you stop like 90% of super.
it's
heroes,
apparently, I mean, like I said, this show is just slowly becoming the latest season of Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, even the fight scene in the prison, to me, looks exactly like the weird one-shot fight thing or one-shot scene in Stranger Things when Will gets the powers.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
If you haven't seen Stranger Things at this point, you know,
I
there's a whole conformity gate.
How did they find out that they were in the Anne Frank apartment upstairs from the bar? How did they find all that stuff out and take the place over?
Because they've been fucking walking the streets for 6 days.
That and blaring music and dancing
Yeah.
or
And
something.
and
but
also like
they just showed up to that joint.
just like to have a fucking I guess apartment building.
Well, also,
They might have
Entirely
followed
to
the
yourself.
27 detectives that knocked on the door,
yeah,
too.
and with the 80-yard lines where it said, lock your doors.
Yeah.
But
like-
they're hunting us.
That place has just like been out of commission for 18 months.
I know.
Yeah. Just like how is that?
Yeah, then
being
the
paid
lights go
for,
on
you
one
know?
day, they're having drinks, then the lights go
and
off.
then also, like,
And they have a wooden door that
do you
doesn't lock
remember
well.
when, like, Daredevil was there with Karen, and then they had all those cops there, but then the cops show up and, like, Josie's, like, hiding? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
why are you hiding them? Everyone fucking, we're on the same team.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
strange.
I'm just happy they got caught in the hideout because I cannot fucking stand those windows anymore. It's nighttime. How are those windows that bright?
Foggy, sweaty hideout.
Foggy.
Yeah.
Do you
Oh, that's
think
why-
so?
It's a
He is
foggy
in this
sh-
season.
He's gonna be. Do we think that they're gonna go down the route of Foggy's not dead?
It's hard to just like make prediction for like
Also-
a show when you don't give a shit.
Yeah. Wesley's actor is in this season. Do we think that since we're just on, everyone's doing the thing where it's like I'm seeing a ghost? Do you think he's gonna see the ghost of Wesley? Or
Who?
Fisk? Do you think that maybe it'll be like a Muse thing? And like since Kirsten was telling Glenn, you got like Fisk is not the answer. Do you think she's gonna become mused up and use that against Fisk? Maybe like he'll see Wesley.
I don't know. What was fucking Muse's like goal again?
Paint the town red.
Because wasn't he just making fucking anti-Fisk murals
Fisk you.
with blood? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Fisk
Maybe
you.
he's a serial
is
killer.
He was just a
He
serial
is a serial
killer.
killer.
Anti-Fisk serial
Yeah.
killer.
Yeah.
So the thing with Daredevil, what bothers him, the sound or the concussion? Because here's my deal. When he fought Iron Fist,
Mm-hmm.
he was probably going to win.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ask
Yeah,
me
how?
why. But until Iron Fist hit the floor with his Iron Fist.
Mm-hmm. And then
So I assumed
yeah.
it was the concussion that screwed his ears up, the actual shockwave.
Yeah.
When he fought She-Hulk,
It was
she
the clap.
clapped.
she clapped.
And again, I figured it was the concussion, that force.
Yeah.
Why the fuck did he do that with a speaker outside the house?
But then he tore it off the freaking van too, like it bothered him. He smashed it and tore it off
Honestly,
the van.
yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
Loud shit bothers me too, but that literally like brought him to his knees. I hate the writers this season. Who's the writers? We're gonna
It's,
go visit them.
Dario Scarpate again.
Give me his address.
Yeah. And this season is produced by the Loki guys, and
Really?
I'm just disappointed.
No
There's another little detail where like White Tiger apparently slashed the tires.
Yeah.
Fucking out of nowhere.
And made it look
But
like
doesn't have a
tiger
claw,
stripe.
just has a knife.
And then just the knives, I made it look like
She
a
went
tiger.
like this.
Yeah. She
Yeah,
did.
apparently.
She did.
Why is Karen like getting out of the car and why are they driving on their own? Like they could just.
That's
use
when
the
she
truck.
did it.
Yeah.
She slashed it when Karen crawled underneath with her little
Mhm.
pistol.
Yeah.
That's actually when she did it, because then she came back
And
around.
then she came back around.
This will show them.
So, can we talk about when the boat explodes and then we have a 5-minute shot of Matt just like
And Karen driving like this, 70 on the bridge.
so to me that was the funniest scene I've ever seen because he's just like
And they're all dead. I can hear their fucking heartbeats.
That's what he was saying. I hear him
he
scream.
killed them all. It's like I don't fucking care.
I'm still just not like. I really hope that it's Mr. Charles just fucking him over because like it's just such an unsustainable.
Well,
business
Kingpin's gonna
model.
go to Canada next season and go international.
I don't care.
It's just
Mexico Kingpin.
This is
Bringing it
Pussycat
international.
right now.
This is not much of a Kingpin.
Yeah. I'm still. It's just like crazy to me that Karen got out of the car just to like drive away with Daredevil. They were in
Yeah.
the truck.
Exactly. They should have just drove away in the truck. No, they had to take. Well, the car is registered to her. She didn't want to get caught.
Is it?
No, I'm just joking. But she has no mask or anything on. They've been looking for her. They know who she is. There's got to be cameras on that damn building.
Well, there was no cameras in the subway station or in the bodega.
Yeah. What did they do to that fucking like the cop that they took? Whatever happened?
Let him go.
They let him
him
go.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said just go out and tell them I beat the shit out of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And-
You fuck.
And took the car. That's the other thing. The dropping of the F-bomb in this show, especially these last 2 episodes.
It's
is
only
incredible.
funny when fucking Gandolfini does it.
Yeah.
Everything he says is so fucking funny.
I'm sorry. Any comment that I see is like, oh, this episode's gonna be like, shut the fuck up.
I no longer believe it.
I don't give a shit.
This was their chance.
See, that's Kingpin right there. That's how massive this man should be.
This is how big he should be.
Yeah.
I mean, he looks huge in Echo, and I don't know why they changed it.
Well, Daredevil's actually bigger. On
Yeah, he's actually fucking holy shit.
Oh,
dude.
okay.
Daredevil's actually bigger.
Literally like looks like a dick.
And I can't come on the podcast and curse all the time, so I blame Marvel writers for this.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, we need something. Something good has got to happen in these next.
So as of episode 3,
So next 5
Daredevil's not
episodes
doing it
really
for me.
have to be good. And now apparently we're waiting till 6 to see Jessica Jones. She's the only one dropping in these. We're not going to see.
You might. I don't know.
we also have to talk about fucking Matt Murdock being revealed as like missing. That just
Yeah.
That was actually pretty funny. Just the
but
way
like,
they did that.
not in a good way. It's
Yeah.
just
No,
like
I mean,
silly and
yeah.
hilarious,
Yeah.
and just like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah.
Broadcast immediately to everybody's phones like a fucking Amber Alert.
Yep.
Is Matt Murdock.
Ending of Glass.
As he's working.
555 Matt Murdock.
Find our hero.
Yeah.
And it's just like I don't like. I feel like he could fucking twist it. Like also, there's another thing in the show where like bad things keep constantly happening for Fisk, but then it's just like this is good. Like he literally said this is good when fucking what happened when
He was forced into blowing up the ship.
Yeah.
was
yeah,
it that?
it's good
Yeah.
because he's going to blame Daredevil for blowing up the
And killing.
killing
everybody on
everyone
that.
on the crew.
Yeah. But there was that one point in the office when he was talking with Buck, and Buck says, "Just do it already. Come out and say that Matt Murdock is.
Can we talk about how they started that conversation where
Daredevil.
Buck goes, just to add some insight? And it's
Well,
like, what do you mean
so-
to
Yeah,
add?
it's like
well,
you would
just-
only say that if they're in like a
See,
fucking
my
group setting
take
or
on that
something.
though is that they were in the middle of a conversation.
I'd rather hear
when
that
we-
conversation.
I would too, but
Why would
you
he
know.
say just to add if it's like a one-on-one conversation? Like, is he just fucking monologuing to that?
well, he
to
could have
Buck?
been talking to him about something, and then to add to what I was saying to this,
I don't
you
know.
know.
It's just like, just say it then.
I am
You don't have
Buck.
to say just to add. It's like
Yeah.
you would only say that if you're like interjecting into somebody else's conversation.
I'm having a dream about the Bullseye Blue Rose.
But that was just weird too. The blue rose.
And then
thing.
oh, it's just a red rose.
Are you okay?
Are you okay? No matter what happens, we'll be fine.
Yeah, that whole scene where they're sitting up is fucking. I don't know. That just
and
like
it
the
looked like he was in
dialogue
bed
and
with his
stuff.
suit on.
Yeah, wearing a fucking suit to bed.
Right by the window.
Yeah,
Any,
exactly.
just
any
leaves right
sniper
next to
can
the
come
window.
along and
There's nothing stylish about like him wearing that. It's just like they used to have like the whole thing with the fucking like cuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like I don't know, not there.
But at least they had a baseball in her dream.
Yeah,
So then
that was
they're
just
bringing
weird.
that back at least. And did you notice where Matt and Karen meet up? It's the Indian restaurant from whatever season they go on their first date. I guess season 1.
Aw.
But it's just the outside.
Yeah.
Which
Fisk you.
Fisk you. Fisk you, Marvel.
I don't know.
Dude,
I'm sorry.
I-
I don't mind if it's entertaining. I don't mind a movie watching a series that's fun. I enjoyed it. All right, it's crazy. Didn't make sense. I'm not looking for reality. I'm looking for comic book consistency.
Yeah.
And a storyline that keeps me guessing. They didn't give me anything.
So far this season, and I feel like I didn't do this last season, but like a lot of times within these first 3 episodes, I'm just kind of like, what the fuck is going on? This is like so silly.
Mm-hmm.
And like I didn't even feel that in the disjointed mess that was the first season.
Agreed. There's something.
There's
That's
just like nonsense happening.
and poor acting.
Very poor
Yeah.
acting.
I don't get it. I don't get it. It's sad because the
It's-
show has potential and it's a
I
great.
don't
character.
even know like what would fix it at this point, because like we're just stuck into these weird storylines about like a blown up fucking gun ship now, and just like
them outside stalking.
all the
for
guns are
all
like
day.
in Red Hook now anyway, in
Yeah.
the prison.
I feel like they keep making like very shitty excuses to like lower this or to hire this because like Fisk would most certainly be able to like come up with a way to fucking reveal Matt's identity while also making him.
Yeah.
Yeah. He saved
For some reason, though, he saved his life. He wants to protect.
It like it
and
the
that's
way
a
that they
Fisk thing.
presented that scene, it was almost like he was fucking in love with him or something.
That
Yeah.
was
You know?
weird. Yeah, that was just
saved
weird.
my life.
Yeah.
I just died in your arms tonight.
Batman.
Yeah. I don't know what else to say about
Favorite
this.
scenes?
I guess the fight scene, it was not great
Which one?
in comparison to
The first fight scene?
the second.
The fight scene at the bar was better than the fight scene at the end, except for the swordsman.
Yeah.
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 I'd probably edge it
agree.
out to the one in the prison still.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. They're kind of just equal.
I
honestly.
liked the one in the prison, except for when all the people shuffled around like a mass, and nobody got hurt.
Nobody got hurt.
Kind of fucking neither of them really make sense anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Fucking one part of that where it's just like the guy, the owner of the bodega, is just like fucking walking as slowly
Palooka,
as he
bumping
can,
into
you know?
And then like
people
the
and
swordsman's helping. It's just like Jesus Christ. It's like yeah, this is the the anti-vigilante task force is doing a great fucking job of keeping the streets clean because they have the swordsman and 12 civilians in prison.
Also,
Like what the fuck are we talking about?
when Duquesne was getting interviewed and like it went through the glass and just like it went through the
Muse.
glass and see the prison. The sound that you could hear was not at all like representative because like people weren't even clattering. It was just like
Now, at the end of season 1 in that jail, though, there was other there was people there, but
Vigilantes?
there's other vigilantes
The
there.
Punisher.
yeah, and
Yeah.
Duquesne was supposed to be the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Like they even said that this.
I mean, it's legitimately a problem that they just don't have the rights to fucking F-tier New York heroes.
Yeah.
Just get anybody.
Like they freed everybody there, so
Mhm.
who is left to prosecute? Like I don't even know. It's just like there's nothing going on.
I do.
Yeah, I don't even know like what the main problem would be now. Like, what is a cliffhanger that we're left off on? They blew up the boat, and like,
Yeah.
what does that matter?
And I'm sure they're gonna blame the swordsman for the breakout since the Daredevil was taking place on the boat.
I guess I don't know.
I don't know.
Where the fuck's Bullseye?
He just appears and disappears.
Yeah, he's
Whatever the
just
fuck he
And
the
what's,
Muse Bullseye.
what's the point of him right now?
to kill Vanessa at some point during the season.
How
At
the
some
fuck
point.
Why was
How
he
did they
even
even
at
get
the
out of
hospital?
that hospital, by the way?
Yeah, how did
Vanessa
he get
wasn't
out
at
of the hospital?
He came down the elevator and walked
I
out, I
fucking
guess.
hated the one. You just gotta get pizza. Shut up. The fucking guy
Yeah.
was right.
And then,
You
yeah,
know,
hump.
yeah, you hump, and then the Superman thing. You're gonna wear your underwear on the outside of your uniform.
Also, speaking to your mic.
Uh-oh.
I don't even know where we were. Jack's mic fucking exploded for 5 seconds, but I think we're pretty much wrapped up here. My eye's itchy. I got a hair in my eye.
Oh boy.
Least favorite scenes?
Least favorite
Everything
scene.
that wasn't my favorite scene.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with only episodes 1, 2, and 3.
I think, like, realistically, the BB Report shit is just so ass.
The last BB report when they unmasked BB, and that was supposed to be a surprise.
I just think all of it sucks and is dumb and isn't adding anything.
I'd have to go with like just the arrest scene, honestly.
Also, just to talk about the BB Report real quick again, like, Gandolfini's character is just like, it's just some like underground guerrilla shit, and then like you see what it is on the
impression, by the
screen,
way.
and it's like just fucking kind of YouTube, and it
Yeah.
has like 300,000 views.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's like they get posted and they get deleted. It's like no, they don't. It's trending
It's
actually.
On YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dumbass.
I don't know.
Anybody else least favorite scenes?
And it just like I don't know. There's a lot of moments that, like I'm trying to remember that I specifically didn't like.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Karen beating up the cop
Karen.
That would,
this
I'm
is-
gonna, yeah.
and
Karen.
tying him to a chair.
I feel like it sucks too because we probably come off as such like the critical drinker, like anti-woke crowd by saying that Karen sucks this season, but like it's just kind of awful. And like we don't like BB either, so it's like all the women.
But what was she doing? She was beating him with a flashlight in the lower regions, is what it looked like.
No, it looked like she hit him in the throat, like the stomach, and then another region.
I don't know.
I don't
Swap
know.
out one letter and you're saying a whole different thing there.
Ratings for episodes 2 and 3.
2 and a 3.
Yeah, I'd probably give episode 2 a 3, and then episode 3 like a 6, a 5 to a 6.
Really?
I mean, I think it's like the best episode so far, but like 5 is neutral. 6 is like a little better than neutral.
I was gonna say 6 for 3, in all honesty, and I'm probably in at a 4 for episode 2.
Well, I started episode 1 with a 5 because it had potential to be good or bad. Episode 2 and 3 are going to get 3s because I know what direction they're headed in.
Yeah.
Yeah, episode 2 for me is gonna be 4. Episode 3 is a 5 neutral.
It's just a mediocre show right now, but it's the continuity or any real reason for happening. I still don't have a real reason why they're running these guns. It makes
Well,
no
the guns
sense to me.
are just in the warehouse now, and the boat.
I know
blown up,
that.
So who knows?
I'm trying to recapture the best period of my life
Mm-hmm.
when we were watching Penguin and Agatha
Yeah.
at the same time, and it was like every week was just intense.
Yeah.
Every week was great.
Yeah,
Hey, could be watching Invincible and The Boys right now, but
it's true. But jail is supposed to be nobody knows where it is. And they're driving people with masks onto this place. But right next door, correct me if I'm wrong, aren't they also pulling stuff off of a boat?
yeah, they know it's Red Hook.
Yeah.
Yeah. But why do they bring everybody there with blindfolds
They
on?
downgraded it from
It's a good
where it
fucking
is
Yeah.
to like fucking how you get in for some reason. Like I
They
don't think
drove her.
Daredevil.
They drove her
Yeah.
in that car the entire
BB
way.
put it on the
Yeah.
news thing that it was the Red Hook thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
I
she
don't
did
think-
that after we
but
saw
also,
what's
it's
her
just
name
like
being
they
brought
know
there
Red
blindfolded.
Hook is a fucking place that exists.
Yeah.
Like of course it's there.
I don't
And also
really-
Punisher didn't fucking care to like tell Daredevil that there's a
Anybody?
bunch
Yeah.
of people.
Mhm.
Like
Honestly, to me, Fisk would have killed the governor and set it up
Yeah.
like she died in a car accident.
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that other guy was high up in the police department. He crushed his skull.
I feel like even the Punisher show got this type of thing right. I
Yeah.
mean,
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, the way she stood in his office, like, you know, I like pretty much I'm going to take
Yeah.
the charter
Yeah.
away from
Yeah.
here. This, I would have swore to God the real Fisk would have got up and killed her right there and then set it up so that it looked like it was an accident on
this
her.
guy had more power over New York before he became the mayor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he was underground.
Yeah.
His
Underground
wife-
gorilla shit.
Even his wife could
It's
have
fucking trending on YouTube,
Killed her.
400,000 views.
gotten away with it.
I don't know, man. It also like there's an issue where it's like I feel like 3 different departments are at odds constantly too. Well, that's like a part of the continuity shit you're talking about.
Now, he's supposed to be more edgier and this and that stuff, but
Who, Matt?
Matt, you know, he's supposed to be more
Well, he's in the black
violent
suit
or what
now.
have you. But I'm not even
fuck.
seeing that. He's okay. He's beating people up more, and he's in the suit, which he didn't have in the first season. But I don't see him being any more brutal than he was in the first.
Well, he breaks people's arms now,
Seasons,
even though he
yeah.
did snap that guy's leg in the
He
first
screams
season.
a lot.
Oh, that arm that he
He
popped out.
screams
Yeah.
a lot.
Well, in the first season, he stomped out one of the guy's leg. I don't care anymore. I really cannot talk about this any further for tonight.
Last thing, you're right. I think it is just gonna get even stupider because the
I
next
hope
thing we're
not.
gonna see
I'm
is
scared for Jessica to show up.
Yeah, next thing we're gonna see is Fisk boxing somebody
Yeah.
because the mayor
And,
boxes people.
And
now.
what's the reason for him boxing again?
No fucking
Charity, maybe?
I thought it was a charity thing, but he's gonna get brutal.
This is like honestly worse than like a CW show. Like The Flash is like you can it's I guess fun to watch.
Yeah.
It's just like the writing isn't that great. But like this is just like nothing's fucking happening. It's just like they're so full of themselves.
Mm-hmm.
It's obviously not going for a kiddie crowd because they dropped the F-bomb like 30 times.
Yeah.
And if he's that connected to the government, why did he need all the private millionaires to donate money to him? The government could have just footed the bill for.
Yeah, there's not much setup for like why I guess like a layer below the governor is like corrupt, but like the governor herself isn't.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Squeaky clean.
Yeah. I'm
We'll
like
see.
I'm like Jay. I'm kind of fucking over talking about this.
Yeah. All right.
next week we'll be singing. I don't know. It'll be rainbows and unicorns.
Hopefully.
Who knows?
Let's hope.
I'm just looking forward to seeing my girl Jessica just once.
How about that
Supergirl trailer? I don't even have it. I don't have it in me to talk about it. It was good,
It
but
was very good.
Yeah.
I don't have it
Episode
in-
4 is called
Lobo looks
Gloves
sick.
Off.
What?
That's
Episode
because
4
he's
is called
boxing.
Gloves
That's
Off.
the
Because he's
boxing.
boxing.
Boxing for 50 minutes.
All right.
Yeah.
Hopefully Daredevil gets better. We'll see you next week. Happy
Bye.
Easter. Happy
Happy
Passover.
Easter.
Yes, enjoy.
Easter.
Enjoy the holidays.
What's that one story you had on the train where like some kid was like, "Shut the fuck up"?
Oh. There was like these two kids fucking around on the train once. Fucking around, and one of them was like said something like jokingly, and the other one goes, "You shut the fuck up right now."
Turn into Green
It
Goblin.
was fucking funny.
It was like about his fucking mom or something.
Yeah, it's like, your mama's so fat. You shut up right now.